back to the channel. So today, if you guys don't know, today is UFC fight night. It's Colby Covington versus Robbie Lawler. So I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna do some predictions, but I'm not gonna do the whole main card. I'm gonna do the co-main event and the main event because there's a lot of guys on the main cards. I don't know who they are. So it's the co-main event is Jim Miller versus Clay Guida. So with Jim Miller, he's 30-13. He has wins over Joe Lozon, Thiago Alves. He did have a 4-fight losing streak, so keep that in mind. And they're both veterans. And he's fighting Clay Guida. So Clay Guida is 35-18. If you guys don't know Clay Guida is famous for getting kicked in the head, falling, and just getting right back up. like that's how crazy Clay Guida is. He's in the Hall of Fame for that fight with Diego the Nightmare Sanchez, and he does have some real good wins over some real good fighters. I mean, Jim Miller fought some real good fighters too, and has wins over them. But Clay Guida has some wins over BJ Penn, RDA, Anthony Showtime Pettis, and Nate Diaz. He has had some wars against Kenny Florian, Ken Flo, and Diego Nightmare Sanchez. But if I'm were to give the W to somebody, I would have to give it to I'll say Jim Miller. I'll just give it to Jim Miller. I mean, I love Clay Guida, but I think Clay Guida definitely should stay retired. I'm not sure he was retired, but he hasn't fought in a while, and I don't know. I just don't think today's his day. So on to the main event with Colby Covington versus Robbie Lawler. So with the main event is Colby Covington versus Robbie Lawler. So Colby Covington is 14-1. He got wins over RDA, Damian Maia, and Dong Young Kim. So the Dong Young Kim fight really put him over the map. And he was the interim champion. He did a lot of talking. He went into hiding. Kind of like really don't like him. I think he's like too cocky, man, and I don't like guys like that. And his only loss was to Warley Alves, I believe. I don't know how to say his name. Warley Alves. That's his only loss. So on to Robbie. So with Robbie, he's 28-13. He got wins over, this is a long list. He got wins over Cowboy, Carlos Condit, Rory McDonald. He has some great wars against Johnny Hendricks, Josh Koscheck, which was, if you guys don't remember, he had that nasty knockout on Josh Koscheck. And a win over, rest in peace, Frank Triggs. And real good fight, man. Real good fighter, man. He got his losses. He been in some wars too against Nick Diaz, Evan Tanner, the Hendricks loss, Renato Sobrial, RDA, T Wood, and the controversial loss against Ben Askren, where Askren had him in that choke, and Herb Dean stepped in a little too early because he's seen Robbie's arms go limp just for a quick second, even though he put the thumbs up that he was okay. Still early little stoppage, and Herb Dean got in a lot of trouble for that. And I think if he would have got up, I think he would have knocked Askren out, because Askren definitely did not look good in that fight. Askren was getting hit with some bombs. And I'm telling you, I love Robbie Lawler because he just stands there, he like geeks himself up. I swear I love it, man. It's just, he looks like a real anime character. But like turning Super Saiyan or something. But for the win, I'm going to have to, I mean, even though Colby might win this fight, I'm not sure. I'm going to go with Robbie. I'm going to go a little biased here. And I'm going to go with Robbie Lawler. Just because it's Robbie, and I'm not a huge fan of Colby. Just his attitude, man. Just like, I don't know. I just don't like guys like that. But anyways, I go with Robbie Lawler. So that's it for the video, guys. I'll post the results and what happens on Sunday, and or maybe later on today, because this pay-per-view is kind of a little early today. So I'll post the result video. So see you guys later. Guys, have a wonderful day.